The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hi, I'm Marisol Calaton. Thanks for joining us. This is TV1 News. In this edition, Prime Minister witnessed a first gold pour, Waramopa connected, and Apple out for the season. Prime Minister James Marape on Friday, 23rd February, witnessed the first gold pour of the new Pugera mine since the expiry of the then special mining lease in 2019. The event signifies that it will be all systems go come July, when full operations are expected to commence. Prime Minister James Marape was on site accompanied by the Governor for Enga Province, Peter Ipatas, Mining Minister Mugua Dilu, Member for Layagap Amos Akem, Country Manager for Barrick New Guinea Karo Lelai, Managing Director of the Mineral Resources Authority Jerry Gary, and Managing Director of Kumul Minerals Holding Limited Sarimu Kanu. Marape said this was an historical event that marked the beginning of a brighter future for the country, especially landowners and stakeholders.
Current gold pouring pours under SML 13, of which Papua New Guinea beneficiaries own 51%, and our investment partners owns 49% equity. That is from a place where under SML 1, the investment partners had 95% and Papua New Guinea beneficiaries had 5%. And so a far bigger improvement consistent with Governor Iparas's and my team of leaders who formed government in 2019 with a view that fair and equitable take from all our resource projects, not just in the mining space, but in the oil and gas, in the fisheries, in the forestry, in the resource sectors. Papua New Guinea must earn more, and we push hard to earn more from what we can without compromising our investors' ability to also make a return on the investment.
MRA Managing Director Gary said he was happy that the project had come this far. He said it had been a huge challenge for the MRA in terms of ensuring that the application for SML 13 by New Pugera Limited or NPL in 2023 met all regulatory requirements and were compliant with the law. He said another challenge had been to effectively manage landowners and stakeholders' expectations. Gary said the community development agreement process is almost complete, and stakeholders are now preparing to go into CDA negotiations proper. Bukbilang Pikinini celebrated International Digital Learning Day by launching its digital learning program at library learning centers. Children engaged in age-appropriate activities, learning computer basics and navigating the BBP app. Under the sponsorship of ExxonMobil PNG, BBP commenced the program by acquainting students with fundamental computer and tablet functionalities. The curriculum included hands-on exploration of the BBP app, featuring a diverse range of educational resources such as flipbooks, audiobooks, and interactive learning modules. Enrolled children delved into the app where they encountered tailored exercises in word recognition, phonics, and spelling designed to complement their curriculum. Notably, the app's content showcases characters resembling the students themselves, fostering a sense of familiarity and cultural relevance. Heavy roadwork has begun in Kulia District of the Eastern Highlands province to connect an entire local level government area to main road following landslips that cut off access more than 6 months ago. Machinery from Kulia District Civil Works under the office of Kulia MP Simo Kilepa have crossed the waterway, making way for a temporary pass on the muddy mountain terrain, ready to be reopened in the coming week. Flash flooding from Mopa Falls or Wara Mopa caused landslips which ripped the existing road of the mountain in Beha, causing an inconvenience for villagers of more than 15 wards. In the last 7 months, men, women and children have crossed on foot beside the slippery, treacherous mountains with their fresh produce before hopping on vehicle to go to the market in Goroka. The entire Unavi local level government as part of Mount Michael local level government was affected because of the natural disaster.
So now and must start work now. I think 4 days now. Close to Nasla Road, I come back. Now people by how much can. Now using Nasla Road or some service block.
Or around when come to house come to middle town. Ogra service seems a cut off. Na time cut off and Miplax in Bagaraf Strete. So big plus I Mipla Unavi whole LG, entire LG na Mount Michael half. Blue Mount Michael LG and through Mipla needing road na Mipla depends straight law. Good road Mipla must get na Ogra coffee blow Mipla where Mipla sa need him lo support him Ogra life na school fee na Ogra sa ina Mipla need lo transport him lo. Good road.
Time of coffee kamata player because actually one but then ya go lapse and fight. Making the one and now I'm making road so the problem
In Eastern Highlands, Kulia is the top producer of coffee. Farmers are satisfied access will soon be restored. PNG Forest Authority was one of the first to hold an official commemoration event in memory of the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare at their headquarters in Port Moresby on Friday, 23rd February, a few days ahead of the official commemoration day, which falls on the 26th of this month.
Though the official date of commemoration falls on his death anniversary, which would be Monday, 26 February, the Ministry of Forestry and the PNG National Forest Authority held the event a few days in advance.
It comes from my district in Angoram, and I want to thank the department with the respect where you give lo disla having on time lo come together na show him disla talk sore or worry blomipla or talk amamas. We can also celebrate in this type of moment for a great man of our nation who brought Papua New Guinea to this far. He has a lot of vision in our country, and forestry was one of the departments that during those days there were no renewable resource, non-renewable resource. He brought forestry to take back PNG through his time. I understand there was 10 FMA during his time in 2002. He brought forth to bring the economy back together.
Waipo described late Grand Chief Sir Michael as a man of few words and was a patriot whose heart was for PNG.
He spent all his life for the country, not for his people, not for his district, not for his province, but he had his heart for Papua New Guinea. He speaks Papua New Guinea. He does not speak about his own place. I'm not to promote him Sipik, I'm not to promote him as plus Plamiat Langoram. He talks about Papua New Guinea in his heart. And that's how Papua New Guinea is here today.
The family of Somare was represented by Rodney Camus, who shared his last moments with the late Grand Chief before he passed on. A short video of the life of late Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare was also shown before the guests released balloons to conclude the commemoration event. Ruth Rongola, TVWAN News.
TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bong Yumi.
Open nets.
Hiya, Mama.
You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaruki, up a big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trubla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Welcome back. Kulia District in Hela Province has been one of the districts that has transformed at a fast pace under the leadership of local MP Daniel Tindipu. The first termer in Parliament wasted no time in delivering to his people basic services they deserve.
With health, education, law and order, and building infrastructures as his key priority areas, Member for Kulia Daniel Tindipu has been working tirelessly to bring basic government services to his people. In an exclusive interview with this newsroom on Friday, Mr. Tindipu gave an update of what he has done in his district.
New 10 aid posts within the 1 year, 6 months. 10 new aid posts and 2 run-down aid post maintenance. Our 1 staff house for the HCO and 1 health center. The others are in progress. So these some of the some are all captured in the district development plan will implement during the remaining years. Okay, under the education sector. Under the education sector, we have built so far 5 new classrooms and 2 staff houses and 4 elementary schools. So that's the progress on the education sector. At the same time, we are also helping the students, especially students, not all, but especially those who are in the desperate needs.
Mr. Tindipu, for the first time, has linked all the roads in the district apart from the traditional main road from Tari to Como. He says road is the key priority area that the district is focusing on to deliver, and Tindipu is adamant that such infrastructure will be delivered. Furthermore, Mr. Tindipu admitted that just like any other districts in the country, Ulia has also been facing law and order issues, and they are addressing it amicably. He says although it is an expensive exercise to address the law and order issue, he is not shying away but addressing the issue.
We are struggling to start from the ground zero. So all those basic infrastructures are missing, like police station. Every district is supposed to have a level 4 district hospitals, but we don't have at the moment. It's just we are surviving on the health center. So we need to upgrade all basics.
Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Meantime, Tindipu acknowledged the support and assistance from ExxonMobil through the tax credit scheme in implementing various impact projects in the district.
I'm looking at investing in cash crops. In the long run, our goal of copper whole this community, even though I come from the resource-rich electorate like my host, I'm from the host LNG project. I have to think beyond the life after LNG. So I need to prepare in advance. So I'm thinking of investing more on agricultural commodities. So my focus is on coffee. So this year I've allocated about $500,000 on coffee. So even next year I'll continue doing that.
In news overseas, Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister Richard Marles has visited Jakarta for a meeting with Indonesia's presumed next president, Prabowo Subianto. It comes just 2 days after Defense Chief Angus Houston was there, who also met with Subianto. The visit is for high-level defense and security discussion and to work towards finalizing the Australia-Indonesia Defense Cooperation Agreement.
Richard Marles is in Jakarta to meet Prabowo Subianto. They are both defence ministers, but last week Mr Subianto won Indonesia's presidential election. Richard Marles is the first minister to come to Jakarta and officially congratulate him. Now, the pair were talking about finalising a new defence agreement between the two countries. But the arrival of a boat of Pakistani asylum seekers on the WA coast earlier this week, a boat that had come via Indonesia, that too was discussed.
The basis on which we approach this is that it is a challenge which is being shared by both Australia and Indonesia, and that the cooperation that we engage is enormously valuable to both countries, and that we place that as the highest priority.
Australia gives Indonesia millions of dollars every year to help with counter people smuggling operations. Richard Marles says that Indonesia has high visibility on the issue, but he declined to say whether or not the Indonesian side knew the route or the process that those men from Pakistan used to get to Australia recently. He nonetheless, though, said that Australia and Indonesia will work even closely together on the issue of people smuggling in future.
Taylor Swift has performed her first of 4 sold-out Sydney shows yesterday after thunder and lightning delayed her opening night.
To a Sydney's version. We just had our first taste of Taylor Mania, but we didn't get it easy. Tears weren't the only thing pouring. Heavy rain and thunderstorms created a twisted, cruel summer fate, with fans seated on the floor having to be evacuated and the show facing being delayed. Her support act, Sabrina Carpenter's set, was cancelled so Swift could go ahead. Ponchos were the accessory of choice, rivaling sequins and glitter for Midnight Rain. But that didn't stop the party. 95,000 fans packed Stadium Australia and there wasn't a blank space in sight. Wearing their best cowboy boots and handmade outfits, many more showed up in style for the occasion without a ticket, participating in what's known as tailgating, getting the concert secondhand by shimmying and singing their hearts out as the crowd roared inside, exchanging friendship bracelets along the way.
I was in tears when she came out on the stage. I think pretty much everybody was.
It was amazing. It was super amazing.
amazing. She had lots of surprise songs, so it was good. And she brought out Sabrina Carpenter, even though she couldn't perform, so it was excellent.
Yeah, off the charts. Yeah, never seen anything like it. Visuals were amazing. Yeah. She's amazing. Yeah. Superstar. Absolutely superstar.
She's like my idol, but my favourite song was probably Karma.
What was your favourite song?
All of them.
These fans know Swift all too well, and if last night's concert is anything to go by, you best believe there'll be thousands more here again tonight, making the whole place shimmer and bejeweled.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
All Mama Flame is story all same.
Me say you sing flame flower long one yem. Me say me Kim Kai Kai belong family belong me. You go more yet.
Man belong me save like him flower balls belong me what them kawa war na spring onion. All pikinini belong me save like him to mas pineapple donut me save walk him lo house. They make kumu mix him what them cow na karamapim long flower.
Tasty hash browns.
Time is Kelly one time all arpela kai kai. Me save kisi more kai kai long all get a toya mi tromoy one time flame flower.
You in a baking more one time flame flower.
Get the skill year started want a chance to win him Skelled school money blow all pikinini. Skell Rice has 200 chances to win 1,000 kina Skelled school money. Simply buy any Skell or Skell Ori Rice products. Write your full name and contact details on the back of your store receipt and drop your receipt into the entry box in store. Promotional terms and conditions apply.
Skell Rice,
the Grain Changer.
Hardware House is more than just a store. It is where quality meets affordability, where culture is proudly celebrated. Spanning 9 provinces, we pride ourselves in offering top-notch customer support and services. We're more than just a store. We're more than a brand. We are Hardware House.
Thanks for staying with us. PNG Hunters and Kumul's Apple Capinius will miss the entire 2024 Host Plus Cup season as he undergoes his rehabilitation from his knee injury sustained during Dolphins pre-season training camp. Apple has rejoined the Hunters camp since arriving back from Brisbane on Thursday, while he continues his second week of the rehab process under PNG Hunters rehab trainer. Appel is in good spirits, saying the 8th surgery went well and thanked the Dolphins club for providing all the necessary assistance to make sure his well-being is being well taken care of. He said the focus at the moment is getting blood circulation and some mobility back to his knee with light exercises and physiotherapy. At the weekly Hunters media interview on Thursday, Hunters coach Paul Aiton confirmed Appel's return, saying he remains with the team while he undergoes through his rehabilitation process with the Hunters rehab trainer.
Thank you to the Dolphins, and we've got probably the best as well here. We've got Andrelli here who can help Mo guys as well for his rehab. He's in with all. He'll be with the boys, so his morale will be good. And he's good to have around. He's a good leader. He's been with the Hunters for quite some time, and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be a good boost for us to have him just with us and around the club. Yeah, he's a good man. He's a really good guy as well, and he has all the skills and the talent. sometimes they're more sensible. But yeah, he'll take time, he'll recover and he'll come back better.
New South Wales Rugby League has set their sights on fielding teams from Fiji, Samoa and Tonga in their main competition as part of the game's push into the Pacific. The Code-Pacific expansion remains a key talking point, with Papua New Guinea firming to enter the NRL from as early as 2026 or 2027. Fiji will take another step towards following PNG's lead this year when the Kaiviti Silktails play in the NSWRL's under-21 jersey flag for the first time. The plan remains for the Fiji-based Silktails to field a team in the NSW Cup by 2027 at the latest, after initially joining the third-tier Ron Massey competition in 2020. That would theoretically put the nation on the same path as Papua New Guinea, who joined the Queensland Cup in 2014 before becoming a legitimate expansion option for the NRL. Beyond that, NSW Rugby League Chief Executive David Trodden sees future growth through Samoa and Tonga, who have each become international heavyweights. Minor Premiers Cebu Women's B-grade team have secured a grand final spot for this year's Port Moresby women's softball competition after defeating Bears 21-15 in a thriller. Cebu dominated both the fielding and batting departments and led 13-3 until top of the 5 inning that saw Bears launched a fight back, but to no avail.
From the get-go, Cebu looked primed for a masterclass performance against underdogs Bears, who bravely stayed in the contest and never gave up until finish. The Douglas Burke coach outfit got on the front foot early, scoring 9 runs to 2 until complacency started creeping into their game, resulting in a number of misdemeanors in their fielding and batting that allowed the young Bears outfit to capitalize and score runs. Cebu, led by veteran captain Nancy Palin on the pitching mound, took control of proceedings, which restricted Bears batters and hung on until the end of the 7th inning to seal the game in their favor, 21-15.
It's been a while since Cebu's gone into the grand final, and so this is really a big important for us. It's really important for us and a big bonus for the club this season, and it's the B-grade team. So we finished off as minor premiers, right? We just edged out the best team by percentage, but yes, we were minor premiers, so that was special, right? And then towards preparing for this weekend's game, it wasn't very good. As we all know, it's been raining the whole week. We couldn't train, but God was good yesterday. He gave us a very good day, and we were able to train yesterday, which, just to really loosen up and, make sure that everyone was in tune and focused for this game today.
Coach Douglas Burke, who kept the girls' adrenaline level running for the entire innings, was a relieved man at the end of the nail-biting showdown. Burke said the team has a good mix of youth and experience and had to work hard for the win today.
Firstly, I'd like to congratulate my girls. It's been a tough season for us, especially for the season. But with the game itself now, the outcome of the game was, like as you said, it was really nail-biting, and I really commend my girls for stepping up and stepping up to the plate, and the results spoke for itself. Yeah.
Cebu will now stand by for the grand final for both A and A grades in 2 weeks' time on the 9th of March. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
The Port Moresby Soccer Hara Cup pre-season challenge enters its second week of competition today at the traditional home of soccer, the Bicini grounds. The pre-season will run for 6 weeks before the normal Port Moresby soccer season proper kicks off. President of the Port Moresby Soccer Association, Joe Ahmed, said though they had a slow start to the games last week, all the teams are back on the deck for week 2 of the pre-season. Ahmed said this year they have 33 teams in the men's challenge and 7 for the women's division.
We started slow during the first week of it, but when we went into the middle of it, we gained the momentum of the competition.
And that brings us to the end of this edition of TV1 News. Have a pleasant evening. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.